Hi Cozy Palians, welcome back to the channel. My name is ElleSerein. Today we are touring my largest build in Palia. Yes, larger and grindier than my treehouse and landscape build. This build has taken since the Elderwoods update release to complete, and it is now just finished. I did have to grind for all of these resources, and I will be thanking all of my friends and community for basically donating to me to my daily request to make this build possible. I did have to learn some of the glitches from the builds, and these are the legal glitches in the game. I will be tagging a lot of other creators that are very talented and the videos that I watch to learn these glitches if you want to learn them too, and I'll be crediting them at the end of the video as well, but they will be down in the description down below. For one of the main focal points and centerpieces, I decided to create a small little pond with floating candles above it, and I was inspired by my friends Nora and Jet, who have made amazing pond builds. I will be tagging them in this video. If you haven't already, you need to check out their channels. And I love Jet's idea of using this new mossy rug as like the pond water. It's just really cute and works really well. For the corners of the room, I wanted to create a vibe where it's like super cozy. You can just basically choose any corner or sitting area to cozy up and read a book. What was really important to me in this build was to add a lot of definitely like more of like foliage elements. So we have a lot of plants. I have glitched in using the flick method, the larger landscaping logs. I have used the floating method for floating books and candles. It was a lot to learn, and I'm so grateful for my friends that helped me throughout this whole process. And then on top of that, like just having to go and buy all of the books to fill all of the bookshelves, which the bookshelves were pretty expensive to craft. They do take lotus flowers, and that was one of the resources that like rarely ever spawns. So it would not have been possible without like my friends donating to me and my community members being kind enough to donate the lotus flowers that they have found throughout the new Elderwoods map. The interior of this harvest house, the first room, is fully decorated. It took so long. I was gonna do other rooms, but I decided not to because it just took so long to like do all of this, especially with the amount of clutter and just decor that I had to craft and modify. So I'll just kind of walk you through the tour. I hope that you enjoy, and let me know in the comments what you think. I love the little Ogapoo here, just looking in the mirror at himself like, yes, I'm beautiful, I am worth everything, and I'm a great little creature. For the upstairs, my inspiration was kind of like, like the two-tiered libraries where you have just like the bookcases lining the walls. There's just so many books to choose from. It's overwhelming. Like that was the vibe I was going for. And then of course, you saw earlier as I walked past like the grimoire, that was kind of like a ode to Tamala. We love her. She's sassy. I know that a lot of people don't like her, but I truly do like her. And she's very magical, so I had to like give a little shout out to her because she is a big part of the story right now. I'm not going to say too much, but I love Tamala, and she does give off like those witchy overgrown vibes. Maybe one day we'll get her house. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions on the new update. Have you come back to Palia? I did come back after a long hiatus. I've been waiting for Elderwoods. This was just the update that I needed. And I do love all of the glowing furniture, just the fairy core witchy vibes. I was really excited to make a build with this, and I don't think I'll do an interior build like as large as this for a while, but I'll definitely be doing an exterior build next. If you are Palian at heart, you have to check out the following creators: Nora, Horrible Gaming, amazing designs, big inspo and great tutorials. Same with Emma Fleurs. She has the best tutorials on glitches, and it goes step by step for even Switch. Jet, her creations are just so magical. And then also Brick, who does great tutorials on glitches too. And Firefly on Twitch, she's just the biggest sweetheart, and I love her content. And they were all so kind to me throughout this process and helping me understand these glitches. Especially if you're like a newbie, make sure to check out their channels and subscribe to them. I just really have to thank Jet, Nora, Brick, and Firefly for helping me understand these glitches. It was a process. As always, I appreciate you touring with me, hanging out with me as I tour this build. Let me know in the comments what you think of my magical overgrown Elderwoods themed library and how far you've gotten. Have you made it to the Elderwoods? Are you just like kind of brazing the surface of it? And are you enjoying the new update? What have you been decorating, if anything? And what have you been doing in game if you're back into the game? Thank you again so much for watching, and stay cozy, friends.